Hello and welcome to Firstpost. Throughout the week, you're inundated with news, the heavy-duty kind. So, since it's the weekend, we thought we'd try something different. Welcome to Beyond Bizarre. The odd, the offbeat, the outlandish news that doesn't make it to the headlines. Our first story comes from Japan. Japan and their love for vending machines. They have all manner of eclectic items for sale. Now they have something a bit wild. Here's our next report. The Japanese adore their vending machines. So it makes sense that they have 7 million of them. 7 million, which means they have the highest number per capita in the world. And they sell just about anything from essential to quirky, especially when it comes to food. They offer whale meat, edible insects, and even snails. But we'll get to more of that later. First, why are we talking about Japan's eclectic pool of vending machines? Because now they're offering something more. Wild bear meat. And it's proven to be an unlikely hit. These vending machines are inviting numerous customers, a steady stream of them, reports say. And they're all waiting to taste the fresh meat, at the cost of $17 for each serving. This meat comes from bears hunted in the mountains. But apart from its massive fan following, it has also drawn the ire of animal rights campaigners. They say it's another blow for wildlife, which is not untrue, because Asiatic black bears are internationally vulnerable. So for now, hunters are only permitted to kill a certain number of them, and only during the annual hunting season. But remember, bear encounters have been going beyond hunting lately. They've increased over the past few years. In 2020, people encountered bears about 20,000 times. 2 people were killed and 158 injured. Bears have started targeting nearby sparsely populated villages, mostly because of Japan's dwindling population in certain areas. Remember, Japan is facing a population crisis. Who knows, maybe one day Japan will have more vending machines than it has people. Because Japan's people and vending machines are a love story for the ages. For decades now, they've been serving everything from mundane to wacky. You can find canned chicken and lingerie, even Buddhist amulets, but also pornography and used underwear. Slightly creepy for sure. But it's Japan we're talking about. Their vending machines dispense almost all of life's necessities and many of the frills. And with this new addition, they've become so much more interesting. We can hardly bear it. Our next report is also from Japan. They're facing a severe case of bird flu. It's a grave issue there, but that's also led to a different kind of grave problem. Here's our report. Japan is in crisis mode, and it's got the world clucking. The island nation is facing its worst ever bird flu outbreak. It has decimated poultry flocks, sent egg prices soaring. But more than that, this grave matter has created a literal grave issue. There is a lack of space to bury dead chickens in Japan. Seriously, a record-breaking 17 million chickens have been culled this season. So now Japan has lost so many chickens to bird flu that it's running out of land to bury them. 16 out of 26 Japanese prefectures are out of space. And this makes culling them pretty much pointless, because after killing the animals, they have to be buried. Only then can the virus be prevented from spreading. But land shortage is now holding these efforts back. And this record outbreak of avian flu is not just about the chickens. It has egg-onomic implications too, pardon the pun. It's putting a strain on poultry supply, which has affected egg prices globally. They have reached historic high levels. And in some countries, they've increased by over 100% since the same time last year. The situation isn't expected to improve anytime soon. And for now, it's not about why the chicken crossed the road, but more about, I saw a chicken crossing the road and ran in the opposite direction. Our next report screams something bizarre, or rather someone. Elon Musk. He was the richest person in the world, but he tweeted that title away. Now it seems he's run away with something else, at Twitter. Here's our next report. Elon Musk is the founder of Tesla and SpaceX. He's also the CEO of Twitter. For some years now, he's behaved like a real-life avatar of Tony Stark. You know, the superhero in the Iron Man movies. Last year, he topped Forbes' list of the world's richest people. But since then, he saw his fortune decline by $39 billion. And now, he has mostly tweeted himself out of the top spot. Why tweeted? Because Tesla stocks have halved since Musk's takeover of Twitter. And what a wild ride it's been for the social media platform. It's now worth less than half of the $44 billion he paid to purchase the company last year. And recently, Twitter's logo was changed without any explanations. From the iconic blue bird, it transformed into a badly cut out image of a dog meme, famously known as Doge. It was made popular by cryptocurrencies like Dogecoin. Soon after the logo change, Dogecoin rose as much as 31%. But now, Twitter has reverted to its previous logo, and Dogecoin has fallen by as much as 9%. Some wondered if this entire effort was to flood out a certain piece of news. There is a lawsuit against Musk by Dogecoin investors for $258 billion. It alleges a pyramid scheme. Reports say Musk promoted Dogecoin to profit from its trading. And Musk is no stranger to strange impulsive decisions. But here, Musk's lawyers disagree. They're calling the allegations a fanciful work of fiction. Surprise, surprise. That's it for our show this week. We hope you had a good time. We'll be back again next week with more stories that are anything but basic.